is next. And welcome into the broadcast, everybody. And let's get you set for this game here tonight. Here's the star of our San Antonio missions, John Baker. Well, thank you, Bob. Welcome in, everybody, to this live Texas League broadcast here on this Friday night. It is the fourth game of our six-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Flying Chanclas, the San Antonio. Two teams continue the series tomorrow evening at 7:05, as it will be our last night game here in the first half of the Texas League baseball season. Amarillo and San Antonio will wrap up the series at 1:05 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, as we will get ready to conclude the first half of the 2024 Texas League season. Missions are back at it in the second half, as they'll start a short three-game series at All-American Ballpark to take on the Arkansas Travelers. Following after that, Missions will head off to Midland to take on the Midland Rockhounds in a six-game set. And then getting ready to take on, after that, heading home to face off the Frisco Rough Riders here in San Antonio for the first homestand of the second half of the Texas League season. Go online now, samissions.com. Purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, your game show. And gotta say, welcome, Bob. Thank you, John. Welcome yourself as well. Well, I gotta say, last night was remarkable in the win for San Antonio. And I gotta say, what was your reaction? Well, I gotta say, John, it was one of the best games for a Thursday night for San Antonio. Boy, they were going after that ball. 6 runs in for the Missions, 4 runs for Amarillo, and final score 6-4 was the final. And San Antonio takes that third of this 6-game set. But I got to say, Bob, absolutely right. As pretty much it was a fun night last night. But now we got another fun night right in front of us as we get ready for weekend baseball here in San Antonio. Our proud sponsor is brought to you in part by West Creek Trail Rides. And don't forget to book your trail ride for a 1-hour guided horseback ride. And gotta say, you will absolutely love the great outdoors. I'm also a volunteer at West Creek Trail Rides, and so far, if you want to see me and the other people there and get information about the 1-hour trail rides, go to the ranch and ask for Jonathan or Sky or Elijah or anybody there. And yeah, we could give you information about the guided trail rides and what it's like being on a horse. Boy, just love being on horses. They're just so kind and calming animals, and yes, I just love bonding with them. Yeah, I gotta say, John, I rode horses almost all my life, and yeah, I still do. Now, pretty good, Bob. Have you ever owned a ranch before? Yeah, I've owned a ranch, and it was a pretty good thing that I had about a couple horses on there, and so far, boy, they were fun to ride. I enjoy them. Me and Ann, we would go out on a evening like it is tonight, and we'd pretty much go out and have fun riding our horses and just enjoying the great outdoors. I gotta say, love the great outdoors, Bob, and so far, it's a beautiful evening for a ball game, and the weather looked like it was getting pretty intense on a couple parts of town and stuff. We've had wall clouds, so I've seen those all day today. Rain bands and a couple rumbles of thunder. And so far, we could be seeing the same thing tomorrow as we get ready for the fifth of the 6-game set for a Saturday. Sunday could be the same thing. 1:05, our first pitch as we get ready to conclude the first half of the Texas League season. And that is Sunday afternoon, beginning at 1 o'clock, gates open at high noon. So, gotta say, if you get your tickets now at samissions.com, just get ready to come into the ball game on a hot Sunday afternoon or whatever it is, and you're pretty much good to go. Don't forget, our new seasons are coming up. That is Love's new series, the sequel Series 2, and Horseback Riding Adventures Season 2. All new episodes premiering Fridays this September right here to the channel. And if you got your snacks already ready to go, then yeah, I gotta say, you are just ready for these new era of episodes coming out. Yeah, I gotta say, John, I got my snacks already, but there's a lot of people out there buffering, and we'll see what's going on, but evidently I think everything is good. Well, we are going to end our pregame show, and so far San Antonio winning 3 of their last 3. And pretty much it was fun seeing them win Tuesday, Wednesday, and last night for a Thursday, which was pretty good. San Antonio looking in for a 4th victory of this series. And hopefully, by golly, hopefully they'll win another here this evening or something else. But anyway, we look at the Texas League standings, and San Antonio and Midland are in a horse race. As we look at 50 straight wins, that is 50 out of 500 of this season, and so far pretty good for San Antonio and Midland. Frisco are 2.5 against Midland and San Antonio. Amarillo and Corpus Christi down by a bundle. And when I say bundle, that means a lot of wins. For Springfield, they are up in the first in the North Division with the Tulsa Drillers trailing in a game and a half. Northwest Arkansas is 3.5 games against Tulsa. Arkansas is 4.5 against the Drillers, trailing their next door neighbor by a game and a half against the Naturals. Wichita down in last place with 36/44. Well, tonight our teams are at, we'll go ahead and give you where they're going, and so far we have Amarillo at San Antonio, Arkansas at Midland, Northwest Arkansas tonight at Frisco, Corpus Christi at Tulsa, and Wichita at Springfield. Well, I got to say, if you are ready for baseball like all of us are, and so far we are going to take you down to the field as we end our pregame show on this Friday night. So hope you guys are super excited for this 4th of the 6-game set. So here we go as now take you on the field for Game 4. And happy weekend to everybody coming into our live broadcast here on this Friday evening. We're first pitch just moments away as we get ready to go. Well, a right-hander, Carter Lowen, is getting the ball here tonight for San Antonio. What do we know, Bob? Well, I'm going to say that four-seam fastball, a big cutter in his arsenal, is what keeps him going. And he could go deep in this game if he stays focused on the mound for the Missions. Well, the batter now is Christian Robertson, as the first pitch thrown in, underway. And we are playing ball here tonight for a count now, 0-1 on Robertson. No balls, one strike. 7:05, our first pitch of the ball game, and that's going to be lifted right there. Boy, that was a close below the knee area, as the left fielder will make the grab for out number one. Tommy Troy coming in for Amarillo. One away, nobody on, top of the first, underway for the Sod Poodles. That one is high fly in the air up to De La Cruz as he makes the grab. And boy, right fielder and second baseman try to assist him, but he says, no, that's my ball. I got it. So y'all back off and let me have this catch. So wish granted on that one. Jackson Feltner coming in. Boy, two up, and this is starting to get going on that one. That's high fly in the air, and boy, that is over the wall for a ground roll double, as he is awarded a two-base ground roll double. Well, a lot of people being loud on Highway 90. Yeah, I gotta say, this road right next to us going from past downtown San Antonio to Del Rio, that is just really people being very loud. Well, Gino Groover coming in. That one's going to be hit to second baseman Dunn. Flip it to De La Cruz covering the bag at first. No runs on a hit, no errors, one left for Amarillo. As we head for the bottom of the first, there's no score through the top half of one. So we're back here as we get set for the bottom of the first for San Antonio. And it is no score through the top of inning number one. About ready for the bottom of the first inning for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Ooh, yeah, turn that thing down, Bob. We don't want to hear ourselves echoing through our stream. So, yep, we are about ready to go as a right-hander, Josh Green, coming out for Amarillo. We'll get the starting assignment for the Sod Poodles. Scouting report, 96 mile an hour on the four-seam fastball, curveball, slider, sinker, changeup. He's got a big command on pitches. I gotta say, John, absolutely right. Boy, you gotta watch this guy as he comes in for Amarillo here tonight. The left fielder, Troy Howell, leads off the bottom of the first inning. for San Antonio, and that's inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. Got fans watching from Amarillo. Welcome from South Texas to the Panhandle. Just gotta love it at Water Ridge. Absolutely right. When it was constructed back in 2018, it was really good. That one high fly in the air, and that's going to get down right in front of the center fielder as the right fielder tries to reinforce that center fielder. It will land for a base knock. Yeah, I got to say, John, absolutely right about that one. Oh, Marcos Castellon coming in. One hit apiece for both sides, both Sod Poodles and Missions. That one high and outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Castellon at a 249 average, over a 300 opposition, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs for San Antonio. And that one's going to be right there, up high, and it is caught by the center fielder for out number 1. Boy, a lot of clouds this evening as we have the sun out. Or the rain was around the area today, but thunderstorm activity as the sun goes down will die out. And especially tomorrow as we hope to see that more storms will fire up in the afternoon hours, going probably into the evening. I mean, who knows? No balls, 1 strike to the center fielder, Mears, who takes one high and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, 1 away here in the bottom of 1 for San Antonio. Here's the 1-1. And that one is popped high, fly in the air, and it will go foul. So the count now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be line drive up the center. That's a base hit. Boy, first and second now. And boy, the Mission's trying to get up there and get things going here tonight, as they did yesterday, winning 6-4 against Amarillo. First baseman Michael De La Cruz up now, batting in the left-hand side of the batter's box. That one has popped up high in the air, up in center. And boy, that is a easy out number 2 by that center fielder for the Sod Poodles. Third baseman is Graham Polly as he steps in. Boy, 2 on, 2 out after De La Cruz hits one to center and gets out easily. Polly at the plate now, ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. And that one's going to be lifted high in the air, up to center. And it looks like he's going to have a chance. It will. It is off the wall. And that's going to score in the run for San Antonio. Now 1-0. RBI double by Graham Polly. Good name. And they've had that name since 2018. Here's the designated hitter, Kai Murphy. That one down and in, 1 ball, no strikes. Second and third, already 1-0 for San Antonio. As the DH Murphy coming up in the left-hand batter's box. And that's going to be lifted high in the air, up the left, and that will do it. But Polly will get an RBI double in this half inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left for San Antonio. On now to the top of inning number 2, and it's a 1-0 ball game for the Flying Chanclas. AJ Vukovich will lead it off, top of 2. When we come back, it's a 1-0 San Antonio lead. Leading off the top of the second inning for Amarillo, A.J. Vukovic. Well, we're back here at the ballpark as we get set for inning number 2 for Amarillo. Here's the pitch. That one in the inside corner on a changeup, and it's 0-1. Boy, cold strikes in the corners is a great way to fool hitters. I gotta say, John, right about that. Boy, swing and a miss on the slider, and that's the count now 0-2. Boy, he's chasing that off-speed pitch right there, and I gotta say, that one will get you jumping out of your shoes, maybe even your socks. Here's the 0-2. Right there, strike 3, and Vukovic goes down. Boy, first strikeout for Lowen. Boy, get him down right there, and he ain't a happy camper about that one. Yeah, I gotta say, John, absolutely right. He went down on strikes, and he knew it. Now here is the next batter up, Kevin Sim. Pitch to him, he fouls that one off. And it's the count now 0-1. Boy, pretty good night for San Antonio if they could actually get another W here at home. That one is popped foul. The count now 0-2. Well, pretty good crowd tonight as a lot of kids off from being out of school, which that's pretty nice. Summer vacation for probably another month and a half. And there's going to be a pitch clock violation as that will be a issued ball. So the count now 1-2. Lowen getting ready. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be high fly in the air, and it's the right fielder. Given chase, can't get there, and that will go foul. One ball, 2 strikes to Sim. The pitch to him. Again, he slaps it out of play. And it will go foul. I guess we get Bob to get your scores going. Thank you, Bob. And see if we could get them up on the screen for you. That one is high fly in the air up the left field. Howell has it in plenty of time for out number 2. Boy, it is a scoreless ball game there in Tulsa. Corpus Christi, no score, as they are the top half of the second inning for the Hogs. Arkansas and Midland going head-to-head. The Naturals. Boy, and they're at the bottom of the 4th inning for Frisco. And already up 4-0 against Northwest Arkansas. Ain't that pretty? Well, no runs, no hits, no errors. And nobody left on for Amarillo. 2.5 complete as we get ready for inning number 2 for San Antonio. Well, it's a 1-0 ball game for the Missions as we head to the bottom of the second when we come back. About ready for the bottom of the second inning for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in. It's ready to go here in this half inning. 7, 8, and 9 deal up for inning number 2 for the home side. Here's a 1-0. And that one's going to be up the right, and that gets down the base knock. Boy, a no-out single gets this half of the inning going. Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter coming in. Ready to go. And that's going to be right there. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that's going to put runners at second and third. Boy, the ball is getting away. Oh, my goodness. Boy, a no-out double will put runners at second and third. And, oh, man, I think Amarillo is scared enough out of their wits that now get 2 runners in scoring position. And another base hit will put San Antonio up another run. Maybe even 2. Who knows? Brandon Valenzuela, the catcher, coming in as he takes one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Valenzuela, I like this prospect. He is one guy that will impress you like no tomorrow. In this series, he's had a lot of home runs. Well, I tell you what, he hit a, I think, 3-runner. Yeah, about 3 runs. What do you think, Bob? Yeah, I think he had a 3-run shot at one time. And he sure did. Line drive, that's a base hit. Run in to score from third. And it's a RBI single. And now first and third now for San Antonio. 2-0 ball game. Missions up ahead to 2. And they are not done yet. That'll bring us back to the top of the lineup card. Stepping in is Corey Howell. Takes one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, I bet Josh Green is not having a good night on the mound. He is responsible for the 2 runs he gave up. Now first and third. Boy, he's just in danger. Well, I could tell you for sure, Bob. I already know he's in danger, and I bet there's a lot of fans up in Amarillo just saying, boy, this guy, they need to take him off the mound. When your pitcher is not doing good, well, let me tell you something. It's time for the manager to come out and say, look, you know, you're just not doing good, so we'll find somebody to get in and get you going. Right there, line drive up the left. Another run in to score, and now it's a 3-0 ball game. Another RBI single opportunity up and in to score for San Antonio. Now another 3 coming in. And that'll bring up Marcos Castellon. Castellon coming in. 3-0 San Antonio. Swing and a miss on the curveball. And the count now 0-1. 2 runs already homed here in this half. Boy, pretty good as they look to get more. And that's going to be line drive, base knock. Uh-oh. What are they doing? Boy, they get them out right there, and I don't know what the heck they did, but that's going to be an error. Yeah, I got to say, that second base guy out there in scoring position really confused the guy advancing. Yeah, nightmare thinking for Amarillo as they get in. So I was thinking that error was going to be for San Antonio. Well, I don't think it was, John. I think they uh, get something going. But Bob, I don't understand this. Is why did Amarillo get an error on that play? That's something we're going to have to review back and stuff. Yeah, probably so. Well, play made out there is second, as that will be out number 2. Second and third, Michael De La Cruz coming in. Oh, fast we will get off here at the end of this evening. And Bob and I will go into the video room and we will give you the updates in tomorrow afternoon or in our live broadcast. And pretty much that will do it. Well, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Top of the third for Amarillo coming up, and they trail 3. San Antonio in the lead of 3-0. Brett Johnson coming in, top of the third, getting ready to go when we return. Got ready for the top of the third for Amarillo right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Brett Johnson coming in as we're set for the top of inning number 3 for the Sod Poodles. That one is inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, I gotta say, Bob, our last flying chocolate night of this Texas League first half of the season. Yeah, I gotta say, John, absolutely right about that. Well, that one hit to shortstop Ditter. He'll pass it to De La Cruz covering first. Out number 1. Well, the catcher is Adrian Del Castillo as he comes in. Ready to go. And a pitch. Inside for a cold strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, great crowd we have here tonight. Even though rain a little bit, evidently not too bad as it was on Tuesday. Yeah, I know. We saw the dark clouds on that Tuesday afternoon.
Got him.
And boy, it did not look pretty. Well, third baseman Graham Polly throws to Michael De La Cruz as they get out number 2 there at first. Christian Robinson is turning up the lineup card now for Amarillo. He's 0 for 1 of the evening. And a pitch. That one high in the air. And it's going to be another 1-2-3 inning for Amarillo. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for the Sod Poodles. As we're 3.5 here tonight, San Antonio leads it 3-0. Back here with more Texas League baseball as third baseman Graham Polly will step in and lead it off for the home half of 3 in this ball game. Stay tuned. More in this broadcast when we come back. About ready for the bottom of the third, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Third baseman Graham Polly stepping in for San Antonio as we are about ready to go here in this one. That one chopped foul, and the count now 0-1. Boy, sorry if we are pretty much late in our broadcast, but evidently we are been a little busy. No balls, 2 strikes. Well, I think everything is going pretty good. I mean, evidently we're getting things going. Right there, hit the first. And that is out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kai.
Boy, the designated hitter, Kai Murphy, 0 for 1 line out in the first inning. Boy, been a busy week for all of us, and so far for me. Been pretty busy out there at the base. And right there hit the second, and boy, he gets that one for out number 2.
Second baseman, Lucas.
Second baseman Lucas Dunn, 1 for 1 single and a run. 2 away for San Antonio. Dunn, the last man up for this half inning. That one is slow. Can't even speak tonight, but slow roller to the shortstop area as he'll get it to first. That's the half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left for San Antonio as we head for the 4th inning. Coming up, the Missions up 3-0. Tommy Troy leads things off as we start up the 4th in this ball game. About ready for the top of the 4th right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, the next batter up for Amarillo is Tommy Troy as the 4th inning about ready to go for Amarillo. Here's the pitch, and that one is going to be lifted high in the air up to center. Mears is camped under it, and he makes the grab for out number 1.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up number 25, Jackson Feltner. 1 for 1. Boy, doubled last time up in the first inning. And that one is hit up to left center. And center fielder Mears has 2 back-to-back balls for 2 quick outs.
Number 4.
Gino Groover, 0 for 1 ground out in the first inning. Boy, another 1-2-3 inning for Amarillo, and that's what'll get things going in this ball game. Yeah, I gotta say, John, absolutely right about that. A lot of 3-up, 3-down innings can make the game go faster because you're just wasting outs on trying to get the ball in play and trying to put it where it needs to be out of reach. Yeah, for sure, Bob. Here's the 1-1. That one high in the air up the left. Howell in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for Amarillo as we're 4.5, and it's a San Antonio lead, 3-0. So back here from well, bottom of the 4th inning for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Ray Patrick Ditter coming up as we get into this half inning. Boy, ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. That one, boy, over the pitcher's head, and that one almost took his head off. Boy, a no-out single will get Ditter on base early. Number 9 hitter, catcher Brandon Valenzuela coming in for San Antonio, and that one's gloved right to the third baseman for the out. Boy, intercepted on that one. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Corey Howell. 2 for 2, 2 singles, RBI, and a run. Runner at first, 1 away. 3-0 San Antonio here in this ball game. And that's going to be back up the middle. Line drive up the center. That's a base hit. So hopefully trying to get things going. And yeah, number 28 is out there, the hitting coach. And so far, Philip Wellman being up at the left field area. Coaching in the inbox right there. 1 for 2 single in the second. Boy, Philip Wellman had pretty much at least a half season off. Even though coaching for the El Paso Chihuahuas there in the West Pacific Coast League. Boy, Connor Graham's coming in for Amarillo as a righty warming up for the Sod Poodles. Coming in and ready to go. First and second, Castellon up in the right hand of the batter's box takes the ball outside. The count now 2-1. Boy, Green already up 40 pitches through his first 4 innings of play. Here's the 2-1. And that's going to be right there. Line drive, base hit. Runner from second coming home. And he's in to score. As that will be an RBI single coming in for San Antonio. And it's 4-0 Missions. Boy, they didn't see that one coming. Boy, he blistered that one. He blistered it. I tell you, he blistered the dang crap out of it. Yeah, he sure did. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in, takes a strike in the middle, and the count now 0-1. 1 for 2, single in the first by Mears. Boy, pretty good in this ball game. A 4-0 lead for the Missions. And that one's going to be right there, out of play, foul. So the count now 0-2. First and third, one away. Run in to score here in this half inning. There's pitch. That one outside. The count now 1-2. One ball, two strikes. And the pitch. And that one inside the inside corner. And that is out number 2. Michael De La Cruz 0 for 2. Fly out and a ground out. Is ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. And that's a swing and a miss. The count now 0-1. No balls, one strike the count now. And the pitch. That one high and outside. 1-1. We're going to say he's missing a lot. And it looks like his tiredness is about ready to hit him right there. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be line drive. That's a base hit. Run in to score for the Missions. And now it's 5-0. Boy, is Amarillo just going to let them do that over and over and over again? I don't know, Bob, but evidently they may try to do the same thing like they did last night for a Thursday evening out of this game. Right-hander Connor Grams is taking the ball now from the manager, and boy, 5-0. Amarillo trailing all 5 runs against San Antonio. Third baseman Graham Polly coming in, 2-on-2 out, 2 runs in, and that looks like it's going to get down extra bases, and that's going to roll to the end of the wall. 1 run scores, 2 runs coming, and that'll be a 2-run double. Boy, now it's a 7-0 ball game for San Antonio. On that third baseman, Graham Polly will get things going. Designated hitter Kai Murphy stepping in. Takes that one outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, 4 runs in this half inning. San Antonio just getting things going here this evening. That one hit to short. They'll pass it to first, and that will do it. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head for the 5th inning coming up. San Antonio leads it 7-0. So back here after this as A.J. Volkovich will lead off the 5th when we come back. It's the San Antonio Mission 7 and Amarillo nothing. Up now to the top of the fifth for Amarillo coming up right now. Oh, A.J. Volkovich coming in as we get set for the fifth inning here tonight. Boy, a 7-0 shutout as San Antonio scores in 4 runs in the previous inning. No balls, 1 strike. Volkovich at the plate, the fifth batter. 5-6-7, due up top of 5. Boy, 1 ball, 1 strike. Boy, a lot of cloud cover here tonight, right, Bob? I got to say, from the thunderstorm activity to coming to its end here tonight, clouds are left over. That one is high fly right there, and that's going to get down extra bases. And that's going to be a no-out double for Volkovich.
Now batting, number 32.
Boy, pretty good as he gets up in there, and boy, that ball was really at the right-hand corner of the playing field. Kevin Sim coming in for Amarillo, takes inside a strike shy of the inside corner, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 fly out in the second tonight for Sim. Number 95, Volkovich, is at second scoring position. That one right there and in for a code strike. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that's going to be right there. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the cutoff. And it will be in time as they will get one back. And the Sod Poodles trail now 6. Well, I gotta say, John, that one, the RBI come in to score on that RBI single. And it sure did. So here's the second baseman, Tawa. And the pitch right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fly out in the second. It's 0 for 1 here tonight for Amarillo. There's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Boy, slider gets him off guard on that 0-2 count. Boy, the off-speed pitch is really coming in usefulness. 0-2. Up there, up to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So the right fielder Castellon tries to get up there, and he can't get there, and that will fall in. So now 2 are on base. Brett Johnson coming in, ready to go. Takes a strike inside, and it's 0-1. Ground out in the third is 0 for 1 by Johnson. The 0-1 in for a strike, and it's in the inside corner. We count now 0-2. The 0-2. Yeah, right there and in. The count now 1-2. On in to score by the RBI single. A base hit to right gets 2-1 for the Sod Poodles. That one lifted up in the air, high up the left for Corey Howell. And he makes the grab for out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo coming in. He's ready to go as he had a ground out in the third. Is 0 for 1. Pitch right there, and it's a count now 0-1. 37 pitches for Lowen. And boy, he looks like he's about ready to call his evening. Get that one in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Boy, Del Castillo is talking with home plate umpire Jeff Andrews, and He is shaking his head about that 0-2 pitch right there. Well, I hope he's not saying anything that he knows he shouldn't be saying, because that could be a ejection waiting to happen. The 0-2. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to get down extra bases. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, 3 runs, and make that a 2-run double for Castillo. Boy, that was a pretty good line drive up to base knock and stuff, and now they will reduce the deficit to 4 runs in this half inning. Man, for sure. Now the manager coming out of the bullpen, and pretty much due for the starter here this evening. So as the reliever gets out of this ball game, well, should I say the starter of this ball game, they are going to take it inside the bullpen and see if they can finish here strong for San Antonio. Stephen Kolek is up on the hill now as he will pitch for the Flying Chanclas. Kolek now pitching for San Antonio. Christian Robinson will greet him up first as we head for the top of the lineup for Amarillo. The pitch down and in, and the count now 1-0. Runner at second, 1 away, 7-3 our score. San Antonio leads 4 runs against the Sod Poodles. Pretty good. That's a swing and a miss. The count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one outside, 2-1. Boy, pretty good on that one. 2-1 one more time. Swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out stride. And the count now 2-2. Here's a 2-2. That one high in the air up to right field. Castellon getting in foul grounds. And that will drop out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner at second. Number 90 is Del Castillo. And that one is fouled. And he continues to stay alive. Here's the 2-2 one more time. And that one is crushed. And hits the foul pole, and it is a home run. You hear the big doink right there? Boy, they are trimming the deficit now, as it is a 7-5 ball game. Yeah, look like they're not even done yet. Amarillo making quite a push. I have to give them credit on that one. Yeah, Bob, they sure are. I guess after losing their last 3 on the road against San Antonio, they are back with a vengeance now. Tommy Troy coming in and hits that one to De La Cruz. And the first baseman steps on the bag, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
That'll bring up number 25, Jackson Feltner. Here's a pitch right there in the end for a strike, and it's 0-1. Our score, top of the 5th inning, San Antonio 7, Amarillo 5 in this ball game. The 0-1. And right there in the end for a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count now. 2 away, nobody on. 0-2. That one chopped foul, and the count still remains at 0-2. Here's the pitch one more time. Down and in the changeup, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to count, and the pitch. That one is lifted high in the air up to right. Castellon getting there, and he'll make the play. Boy, 4 runs come in to score on 5 base hits. No errors and 1 left. 5.5 complete. San Antonio leads it 7-5. We're back here with second baseman Lucas Dunn to get things started for the home half of inning number 5 for San Antonio. And we're back here right after this. About ready for the bottom of the 5th for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in for the Missions. Boy, that is right there under the pitcher, and he'll get it off to first, 1 away.
The shortstop, Ray Patrick.
Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter coming in, 2 for 2, double, single, 2 runs. Boy, Amarillo trailing 2 against San Antonio. Boy, it was a 7-0 ball game, but Amarillo comes back and gets 5 runs during the previous inning. Or should I say the last half inning of this current inning. Well, I do apologize if getting a little overly confused, but I guess it was a long week. Number 9 hitter Brandon Valenzuela coming in, 1 for 2 of the evening. And that's a lined right up the center, and that's a base hit. Boy, Valenzuela just comes in. And that's going to bring in Corey Howell as the lineup cards turned over. Change up right inside for a strike. And it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. 3 for 3 by the left fielder for San Antonio. That is high pop up right there. First baseman will make the camp under it. And that will do for this half inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left for San Antonio. As we head for the 6th inning, it is a 7-5 ball game for the Missions. And we're back here as Gino Groover will lead things off, top of 6 coming up. We're about ready for the top of the sixth inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Oh, Gino Groover coming in, ready to go for Amarillo. As the first pitch thrown inside a cutter, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Here's pitch right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Now a couple more innings here tonight. And that one is popped foul, and the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch.
Nope.
Down and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, Kolek talking with the home plate umpire, Jeff Andrews, and he's wondering, where was that one? 1-2, the pitch. High fly in the air. Mears will be right next to it, and that is out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, A.J. Vukovic.
A.J. Vukovic coming in, 1 for 2, double and a run. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be line drive, and that's going to be a base hit. And going around first, going to second. So a 1-out double for Vukovic. Boy, that ain't good if Amarillo gets more runs in to score. And boy, San Antonio trying to stay ahead by the 2. Kevin Sim coming in, takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one's going to be right there. And that's going to get down for a base hit. And into third safely from second. As that will be a base hit. Now the tying run. Now at first. Well, Tim Tawa, 1 for 2. Single and a run coming in for Amarillo. Boy, trying to stop this as humanly possible. And we're going to have a visit to the mound as the manager is coming out. And it looks like the first reliever of the ball game is out of this one. Jose Luis Reyes is coming up for the Flying Chanclas. Reyes now pitching in for San Antonio. And so far he is ready to go. Tawa greets him up first as he hits that one foul, and the count now 0-1. The 0-1. That one hit high in the air. Castellon gets it. Here comes the run in to score as 95 will score in from second. So now it's a 1-run ball game for Amarillo, and boy, I never thought that they would get things going here in this one. They are coming back with a vengeance. Here's Brett Johnson now as he hits one foul, and it's 0-1. Runner at first, 2 away, top of the 6th inning, 7-6 are score. San Antonio, 1 run ahead of Amarillo. 0-1. That one swing and miss, and the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes by Johnson. And the pitch. And that's going to be right there. Line drive up to right. And that, or should I say left? I do apologize. Up to left. As that's going to be a 2-out single. That's going to bring in Adrian Del Castillo. Castillo coming in, ready to go. Hits that one foul. And it's 0-1. 1 for 2, double, 2 RBIs a run. Here's a pitch. And that's going to be right there, line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. And that'll tie up the ball game at 7. Amarillo and San Antonio at 7. Boy, and they came back. They got their 7 runs, and they are not going quietly in this one. Boy, Amarillo is not done yet. They got 2 on, 2 out. But Reyes is trying to get out of this half inning and try to get up to the bottom of the 6th inning to get something going. The 0-1. That one high fly in the air up the right. And that will do it. Boy, a run comes in across the score. Couple of base hits, no errors. And at least a couple left on. So we are 6.5 as we're tied at 7. Marcos Castellon coming in for San Antonio. When we come back, it's deadlocked at 7. About ready for the bottom of the 6th inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Marcos Castellon coming in, ready to go, and he hits that one right up the right field. That's a base hit. Well, tie-breaking run. That is Castellon there at first base. Joshua Mears coming in as that one is outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, we got to look at scores to see what is going on. Boy, Arkansas and Midland tied at 3-3 as they are the top of the 8th inning. Frisco 9-8 in the top of their 8th inning. Springfield up by 9-6 early in that one. Corpus Christi up 3-0 against Tulsa. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Now first to second, and nobody out. That is a good sign right there. Boy, need a 3-run shot to give them the lead of 10-7. Michael De La Cruz coming in as he's ready. Takes down and in a ball, and the count now 1-0. Game 5 tomorrow evening at 7:05. Our last evening ball game in this Texas League first half. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high fly in the air. And that will be caught by the left fielder for the out. And that is out number 1. Graham Polly, the third baseman, coming in. 2 for 3, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs for him. Here's the pitch. That one outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0. That one high in the air, up the left. And Polly about his speed in getting that ball driven right where it needs to be. Designated hitter is Kai Murphy, 0 for 3. 2 out, 2-1. This ball game, and that's going to be lifted high in the air, up the left, and that will do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors to left as we head for the 7th inning, and it is tied at 7. So back here for more Texas League baseball as Tommy Troy will lead things off in this next half inning. Top of the 7th inning right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Tommy Troy coming in as we're about ready to go for the 7th. Hits that one foul in the count now 0-1. The 0-1. That one high in the air up the left field. Howell in pursuit. Makes a grab, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now back, number 25.
Jackson Feltner is 1 for 3 of the evening. In the pitch to him, and he fouls that one off, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. And that one up to right, and that's going to get down a base knock.
Now batting, number 4.
Well, Gino Groover coming in. Runner at first, 1 away, hits that one foul. No balls, 1 strike. 1 away, 7-7, our score tie. Top of the 7th. That's a swing and a miss. Count now on 2. The 0-2. That one right there, foul. And still hanging on at 0-2. High in the air up to center. And the center fielder cannot run it down. And the run in to score for Amarillo, that will be an RBI triple.
Now back, the right fielder,
And that'll bring up the next batter, A.J. Vukovic. Boy, that will just about do it for Reyes. Boy, Malaki is coming in for the third reliever of this ball game. Malaki now pitching in for San Antonio. So Malaki gets ready to go. And he hits that one high fly in the air, and that one is gone. So 10-7 Amarillo as they come in to score this big home run. Boy, I bet they'd make everybody at Water Ridge Field happy tonight. Losing their last 3 of this 6-game set. Now Kevin Sim up to bat now. The pitch right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI, and 2 runs. Here's the pitch. That one right there, foul. And that's 0-2. The 0-2. That one chopped foul and still staying another one. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes. And that'll be out number 2. Tim Tawa 1 for 2, single RBI and a run. Boy, 10-7 Amarillo in this half inning. Three runs already homed in this half inning. Here's the pitch. Inside for a strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to pitch, and that one's going to be fouled. And it is 0-2. The 0-2. That one is lifted high in the air up to center. Mears tried to make it, but can't get there.
He's safe.
Boy, that's going to be a 2-out double now.
The left fielder, number 5.
Well, that'll bring up the next batter, Brett Johnson. Johnson coming in, swinging and miss. The count now 0-1. The 0-1. And that one right there. De La Cruz gets it to Malaki right there, and he'll end the inning. But A.J. Vukovic gets a couple on a home run. And that will pretty much do it. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Amarillo leads 10-7. Got ready for the bottom of the 7th for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, that will bring up the second baseman, Lucas Dunn. As he gets one, and boy, he delivers it right there, up to the left field area. Going to first, going to second. He's got a double. Boy, and that is going to get everybody a double meat cheeseburger, courtesy of our friends there at Whataburger. Boy, pretty good one right there as that ball drops in for a base hit. And that's going to be right there, line drive. And that's going to get in for a base hit. Now first and third, boy, that runner at second was trying to stop himself from getting up to third, but evidently that's one way you could get in there and get things done. Brendan Valenzuela, 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI. First and third, nobody out. Boy, time to wake up and get this thing going. That one hit to first, the second for 1, and they get 2. A run in to score on the 3-6-3 double play, and now it's a 10-8 ball game. Boy, San Antonio trying to get things going as they try to retake this lead against Amarillo. So hopefully getting things going pretty good. And that one's going to be high in the air up the left, and that will be it. So a run in to score as we played 7 innings of baseball here tonight. Top of the 8th inning coming up. Amarillo leads San Antonio 10-8. We're back here with Adrian Del Castillo as he leads off the 8th inning in this 2-run ball game for the Sod Poodles. Top of the 8th inning for Amarillo right here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Adrian Del Castillo coming in for Amarillo. That one fouled off, and it's 0-1. Do apologize, Adrian. Don't come up here and whoop me later for calling you Del. Or Day, whatever. That one high fly in the air. Castellon hits the wall, and he can't make the play. Boy, and that's going to put a runner at third on a no-out triple.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Well, where's your head, John? Huh. Where is my head? Did you chop it off? Huh, probably. Ow! Boy, the next batter up is Christian Robertson. As he leads it off. That's in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 1 for 4, 2-run shot back in the 5th inning. Boy, San Antonio trying to get out of this half inning and
1-1.
try to regroup in the bottom of the 8th. 9,571 for this ball game. Here's a 1-1. And right there and in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
One and two, one more time. That one high fly in the air. Castellon gets there. Runner tagging up. Here he comes from third. In to score. And it's an 11-8 ball game for Amarillo. Leading 3 against San Antonio. Pretty good for them. Tommy Troy is up now, as he hits that one foul. And the count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And that one is foul. And the count now 0-2. Yo 2. High in the air up to center. Mears getting under it. Makes the grab. Well, Malaki hasn't even been up there for that long, but evidently with 21 pitches now thrown in, looks like a new arm will be coming out of the bullpen, as Sean Reynolds will get the call for San Antonio.
Now pitching for the mission.
Boy, just kind of sad when you have somebody just absolutely tired. And evidently they don't get to finish up this one. Well, Sean Reynolds coming in, and he's ready to go for San Antonio. Here, this one. That was a swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes for him. Here's a knockout punch. That one fouled off, and he'll see another. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one high fly in the air, and they'll go foul. So the count now is 0-2. Still hanging on. Boy, we were at 86 degrees. We are now 74 for the evening. And that's a swing and a miss. Boy, get him chasing right there for the final out of the inning. Well, a couple of runs in to score on just a few base knocks. No errors, nobody left on.
Now pitching.
And we're going to have a new arm for Amarillo, Kyle Buckus. Boy, San Antonio trying to get this to the top of the 9th inning and hopefully get things going
The right fielder.
in this one. Well, Marcos Castellon coming in as he takes that one inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And that one is out of play, foul. Here's the pitch. And that one is going to be lined out of play. Boy, 0-2 the count now to Castellon. Here's the pitch. And that one is drilled high in the air out of here. And that is going to make them a 2-run trailing Amarillo now. Boy, and they're coming back, and they are not going quietly into this night. No way in absolute Donkeyville are they allowing to get this going. Well, the 384-foot, 112.6 miles an hour on the exit velocity just on that one. Joshua Mears coming in after the solo shot. And it looks like he's going to foul that one off. And that was just shy outside the foul pole. The 0-1. That one right there hit the third. Third baseman will zip line it through the first area where Feltner is. It's a first base bag. Michael De La Cruz, 1 for 4, single RBI and a run. Well, 11-9 our score. San Antonio trailing 2. And that is up to third now as he zip lines it, and that is out number 2.
Now back, the third baseman,
Boy, third baseman Graham Polly, 2 for 4, 2 doubles, and 3 RBIs of the evening. And that one's going to be high in the air, and that's going to get down extra bases. Runner getting into second. Now the tying run coming up for San Antonio. And that is the DH Kai Murphy. Murphy coming in, and he blisters that one high in the air. And that one is gone. And it's tied at 11. Boy, the big fly really worked as Murphy tattoos it. And this crowd is going nuts. Boy, they celebrate inside the dugout. And a pretty good one at that. San Antonio is looking for their plan to take back the lead and hopefully make it happen. Well, a right-hander, Taylor Rashi, coming in as he's talking with his catcher, Del Castillo, there at the mound. Second baseman, Lucas Dunn, coming in, and boy, hits one high fly in the air, and that is up an end to this half inning. Boy, a lot of runs in the score. 22 combined runs for both sides, but split in half at 11. So we now head for the top of the ninth inning as Gino Groover will lead it off for Amarillo when we come back. And it's a 11 tie. About ready for the top of the ninth for Amarillo right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Gino Groover coming in as get things started for the ninth inning. As it is 11-11 tied ball game for both Amarillo and San Antonio. No balls, one strike the count now to Groover. And the pitch. That one is right there and up to right as that will go through for a base knock. Boy, San Antonio last half inning scored in 3 and that will tie up the ball game. And that's going to bring in A.J. Volkovich. The pitch. And that one's outside. Then the count now 1-0. One-0 delivery. And that one's going to be high right there. And that is second and third now. Boy, I just sure hope that they don't let this get under their skin as they let it. But all I'm saying is they better get it back in control in this ball game. Yeah, for sure, Bob. First and second, nobody out. Kevin Sims up now for Amarillo. Hits that one high fly in the air and foul. And the count now 0-1. 2 for 4, 2 singles, RBI, 2 runs by Sim. Boy, getting pretty good here tonight for the Sod Poodles in San Antonio. The 0-1 down and in, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike here in this half inning. Here's the pitch, and that one is popped foul, and it's 1-2. One and two, one more time. And that is out of play, foul. One ball, two strikes. First 2-1, nobody out. The pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that one is off the plate, and the count now 2-2. Two and two. That's high fly in the air. Castellon getting in, and here comes the runner charging up from second, going to third. And that is a sacrifice.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Tim Tawa.
Tim Tawa coming in, 2 for 3, double, single RBI. That one is lifted high in the air. Howell in pursuit, makes the grab. Here comes the run in. And in to score is Amarillo, and it's 12-11.
The left fielder, number 5, Brett Johnson.
Brett Johnson coming in, ready to go. And to pitch. That one right there. De La Cruz, he's got it, and that will end the inning. 1 run on a couple base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're bottom of the ninth coming up. Amarillo leads at 12-11. And back here for a new arm for the bottom of the ninth inning for San Antonio. It's a 12-11 Amarillo lead. About ready for the bottom of the ninth inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, a new arm, Christian Montes de Oca coming in. As he warmed up for Amarillo, and he's on the hill for the shutting door of this one.
Leading up for San Antonio.
8-9-1 due up here in this half inning. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in. Brandon Valenzuela and Corey Howell get things going for this half inning. So final 3 outs for San Antonio here in this ball game. 2 runs could win it. And that one's going to be high in the air. Watch it fly. Gone. Boy, 12-12 our score as Ray Patrick Ditter gets in. And that's a round tripper. So just need one more run to get in and win it here in this half inning and send these fans home happy. For 353 foot, 95 and 4 miles an hour on the exit velocity. Winning run is Valenzuela. And that's going to be right there, line drive, and that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to put the winning run at second. Boy, and they are just falling in the hole as they get 1 RBI by a home run. Leadoff batter Corey Howell coming in. And he hits that one high in the air. And that's going to be a tag up. And that's going to be the winning run, now 90 feet away. Marcos Castellon coming in. 4 for 5. Home run, 3 singles, 2 RBIs. And that's right there. And that will be out number 2. Boy, thinking they would have had that run in, but evidently, that is a second out. Center fielder is Joshua Mears, and he's got a good chance to win it. 1 run needed in this ball game. That's high fly in the air, up there, and it is hitting the wall. Boy, and we got extra innings as that is going to do for this one. We are deadlocked at 12. Well, we got the extra innings, and always remember that there will be a guy on second, and Brett Johnson is running for the guy out there at second base. Adrian Del Castillo coming in as he takes in a strike, and it's a count now on 1. Boy, pretty good at this one as getting things ready. The 0-1. Down and in, the count now 1-1. Extra innings are tied at 12. The 1-1. Right there and in for a strike, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Down and in, the count now 2-2. One ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes in this one. The pitch. High fly in the air, second baseman done. Getting over a little bit as he'll make the play in right field for the outs. Oh, that'll bring up Christian Robinson. 1 for 4, 2-run shot in the 5th. Pitch. High fly in the air. Ditter has it. Makes the play. And he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy, last man up for this half inning. And the pitch. Right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. The count now 0-2. The 0-2. And that's going to be hit to De La Cruz. And that will stop it right there. No runs, couple of hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We are midway through 10. It's 12-12. So we go now to the bottom of 10, and now the winning run for San Antonio is in scoring position. 1 run gets them home. That one fouled off, the count now 0-1. See, we are pretty much close in this ball game. That one fouled off, and it's the count now 0-2. Boy, still hanging on as runner still at second. That one popped foul, and the count now still remains the same at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Still hanging on and fighting them off. No balls, 2 strikes. Still hanging on is De La Cruz. And Boyd just continuing to foul them off. Yep, still fouling them off. Boy, just still one after another. One after another. One after another. It was one foul ball after another. 0-2. And yep, there goes another foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. 12-12 in extras.
That ball's foul.
So that ball goes foul and still hanging on. And that's going to be right there and out of play. Boy, thought that was a fair ball, but evidently it was not going to be that fair ball. That's going to be line drive, and that's going to be a base hit. Now runner going to second and third on the pretty much single for San Antonio. Well, that will bring in Will Mabry as he will try to shut the door here in this one. Runner at first and third. And that's going to be right there. High fly in the air. And going to watch it fly. It's a walk-off home run by Graham Polley. And San Antonio takes the lead. Final score 15-12. That is the 51st for San Antonio as we celebrate that one on the mound. Boy, what a terrific night for baseball here in San Antonio. Well, this game is over with, and now it is a final 15-12. Well, they're going to go ahead and interview a guy, and so far, that will just about do it for us here this evening. So we will continue our broadcast as there's your final from tonight. Well, we got to get final scores as everybody is finished. Just as we are wrapping up in tonight's broadcast. Boy, Arkansas winning one as they defeat Midland 4-3. So Midland gets a loss. Arkansas getting a win. Corpus Christi getting a win. Tulsa getting a loss. We'll go ahead and start marking down.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us.
See, Springfield,
we remind you to please drive home
47. 47 over 37. Springfield getting that loss, so they'll be 36 and 45. So Rough Riders taking that win. And there we go. Well, that will just pretty much cover for all of the Texas League here tonight. So far, 2 more games left of this first half of the season. And so far, we are super excited. We're back at it again tomorrow evening at 7:05. So far, don't forget our last game on Sunday at 1 o'clock. For all of us here, our final score, San Antonio 15, Amarillo 12. For all of us, have a good night and drive home safe.